All right. Hello, everyone. I'm back. I feel like playing rivulet today. That's all. We're gonna run into scavengers? Not yet. Oh. Oh, thank you. That's exactly what I wanted. I guess I'll restart, but it's not really important. It's been a while, not quite used to the rivulet movement. Here we are again. Sorry about that. Sorry. Did not mean to throw a rock at that dude. We just wait here for a little while. All the way to Karma 5, isn't that fun? I don't think I'll be karma caching more after this though. Don't do it. I got the fruit still. You're gonna try to kill me? Oh, thank you. Oops. You're supposed to do wall pounce on that wall. think I have turn storage. Nope. Of course not. If you think you have it, you don't. If you don't think you have it, you do. Hello, welcome to the stream. Excuse me. I couldn't throw the spear. It would just kill. Oh, I can throw the spear at you. Of course, you don't want to kill the green ones. Yeah, nice turn surge. Oh yeah, I forget which one. Like, you do wall pounds here. I don't know if that's better than doing the wall pounds lower down. Oh wait, the cycle's gonna be really short because I don't have the remake setting changed. Yeah, that is important. If I was super fast, I could still make it, but I think I'll just take a shelter and just keep going normally. If I can make it to the shelter, actually. It's a few rooms away. No, just run faster. Oh, it's the wrong way. Right. You have to take this path up to the shelter. Yeah, I'm not making it. Still waiting for mods to come out. I think both the Rain Meadow / multiplayer mod and the Bingo mod, they're both still in like this kind of testing phase where people have access to it, but it's not open publicly. And I'm sure that if I really wanted to, I could just go and like ask someone. Like I can probably find a way to get it, but I was like, oh, I'll just wait for it to release on the workshop. And of course, that means that I've been waiting for like a month or longer. Don't stab me. Yes. Also, I forgot the karma cache anyway. By the time I get back to the gutter, this song is gonna end and it's just gonna start playing again. Wasn't released on the workshop for 5 years. And did people have access to it? I mean, honestly, I would have enjoyed playing the version of the mod that was just like the slug cats and not any of the extra like regions and stuff. And it actually wouldn't have been too difficult to just oops, yeah, let's fall all the way down here. It wouldn't be too difficult to like down patch and then download the older version of the mod. Now I have turn storage, definitely for sure, 100%. You can even go back and play the old version. Thank you, Centipede. Okay, I guess that works. Get out of the way. Oh, this threat music. Oh, you are a threat. I kind of wonder how exactly you go about making a movement system like this. It's actually like, okay, it's really easy to make movement that's like very simple, you know, move left and right, you can jump, maybe wall jumping. But like what else is added to that to make it like really unique? I think something that a lot of games with a good movement, was that a super long centipede? Or was that two centipedes next to each other? What a lot of games do with a good movement is they have moves that kind of connect to each other. And there's kind of this flow to it, like you can do a dash into a slide into a jump into, you know, you can kind of chain things together. That's incorrect. But then that kind of significantly increases the complexity of making the system in the first place. Okay, like how many different states that you can be in and how each state like connects to each other. Please remove yourself from that position. I'm pretty convinced at this point that my experience with game development is not even the same as what actual game development is. Hello, welcome to the stream. So I'll see videos sometimes that talk about code. And like they'll show an example of something. I'll be like, I don't understand this at all. And they're like, here's a simple example. Like, okay. I guess everything that I'm doing is lower than simple. An accidental discovery. sometimes you pick up these gravel worms and they kind of sling you some weird direction. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna go back. Okay, that was really close. Oh, and now I don't actually have enough food to karma cash. It's a good backup strategy to grab an extra bat fly. Then you can karma cash here if you die. So going back up here for food. There's a rainbow. I don't usually see them here. It's all like dark, gloomy. You kind of wonder what extent they knew about the what the movement system was actually like. Like, yeah, there's like some tech that seems very much intentional, like slide pouncing, like backflip into to roll to like pounce that you can chain together. Like that stuff is pretty simple. That makes sense. But then you kind of like keep going into the more obscure tech. Like there's no way they knew this stuff was happening. Or maybe they did. Maybe they randomly like in testing this. Oh, that's a weird interaction. I guess let's just keep it in the game, you know. Ugh, I never practiced this movement. I didn't even pick it up. Ugh. Yeah, I was holding a rock and I didn't notice it. But I was trying to hold onto an item just in case I needed it later. It's also interesting to think about like how good our game developers are at their own games. Because sometimes a game developer will be too good if they're already experienced with playing games, and they spend a lot of time working on their own game, practicing it, you know, playtesting and such. And that's experience with the game, and also understanding, kind of have an understanding of the game systems because they're the one who made it. So when they're playing the game, they're like, "Oh, this is so easy." I should make it difficult so that it's actually an interesting challenge. Then they end up making the game impossible because they're already good at it and know a lot of things compared to a new player. Or it's the kind of opposite scenario where the game developer, this is especially true in like a larger team, if like the lead developer does not really play the game much at all. Unless you can kind of get the feeling that they don't actually really know what the game is like to play. It's strange considering that they have to put a lot of effort into playtesting and such, but... Like the developer of Spelunky. The developer of Spelunky is not very good at Spelunky. Despite the fact that it kind of has a reputation for being a really difficult game. But somehow the difficulty is still balanced like very well. Or maybe not very well. It is kind of unfair and horrible, but also it's like super possible to get used to it. I think I'd like to stream Spelunky more, but also I feel like my playstyle is so boring. So I pretty much always just do the same exact thing in every run. Like there's one strategy that I use that is just the most consistent most of the time, and I just do that every run. I don't usually take big risks or like do things like steal from the shopkeeper or mostly shopkeeper I stay away from. Hidden's room. And I think that part of the appeal of Spelunky is the chaos and watching people play it. Or if they're like really good at the game and they're like speedrunning it. But also they can spend a lot of time dying and resetting runs because they're taking so many risks. Wouldn't it be amazing if rivulet could eat food and move at the same time? I think that'd be kind of fitting, the character. Maybe that was a bad time to do that. No, it was a good time. So I'm not going to be able to make this cycle anyway. I mean, I don't think it's impossible to eat food underwater even if you can't breathe. Although I think it'd be a bit dangerous to try. I guess Slugcats have like 10 seconds of holding their breath, so it'd be bad for them. Started snowing? That's crazy. That is very funny. No, is that a Saint reference? No way. I think I sheltered here, yeah. I've died so much from getting a passage. Be careful around Saints though. They can be a bit volatile. You don't know what to expect. They could be very dangerous. That well. Yeah, that's kind of the whole point of Rubicon, that you can't come back. There's gonna be a dude here. Just quit out. But then you load back into the same area anyway. You have to reset your save file. Okay, I almost just jumped my death. That's a wonderful spot to be in. Perfect. I wish that was consistent at all. Falling down like that. Don't hit me. I guess you can hear the music in this area. Usually I don't have music on for these runs. Grind materials in Minecraft. I did that. Okay, somehow it still worked out. I totally did the pounce in the wrong spot, but I just somehow survived that. I would like to see, well, okay, I actually wouldn't care at all. I really like the idea of going out of your way to like mass collect some specific resources in Minecraft. Because what in a normal playthrough, right? If you're playing the game normally, what really do you care about? I guess you need like a lot of coal, a lot of iron, maybe. I don't know, but you don't really need much of anything. Mostly like one small farm for food is all you need. If you run out of iron, you can just go back mining for a little bit of it. You don't really need all that much. Maybe diamonds, but if you get like a Fortune 3 pick and you go into those like big caves, you'll find a ton of that too. And there's not really reason to make like massive farms. I know that that's a big thing, right? Automation and you know, making massive farms for things. Like, is it really necessary though? Is there any reason to do it? Whoops, I forgot to activate the cell. I guess I'll just kind of go through this without it. It'd be cool if there was like a mini game where you like had to mass produce some sort of specific item. It's like, oh, time to make a farm that I would never need in normal gameplay. Like honey, something. Okay, I don't know why, but I have a bit of an obsession with honey in games. If there's an opportunity to farm bees and honey, then I go for it. But it's never the best option. Like Stardew Valley, okay, that's a farming game. You can farm bees, but they're like not very profitable, especially compared to like other kinds of farming. And they also are super expensive to set up. You can only do them like pretty late in the game. Terraria, I don't even think there's anything. Yeah, it's not really relevant in Terraria. In Minecraft, you can set up farms for bees and honey, but it's like a mediocre food source. I feel like that'd be so cool to set up like a massive bee farm. Where it's actually like a good option. I know there's actually a game that I forget the name of, as always. It's pretty much all about bees, but it's also like about like genetics and stuff, and it seems kind of complicated. That went well. The mobile game, it's not a mobile game. Or I don't think it is. Hit game Rain World, yep, definitely. Most popular game ever. Hey, trade is kind of useful. Is it? Is it really? Also, welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, it's like a little bit of extra health regen, I guess. So you might as well set up a bit of honey in your arena. But it's like super easy to get. Right? Just like go to the jungle, find a beehive, and there you go. There's honey. I picked up a rock. That's actually dangerous to throw the rock. You might accidentally hit the refraction cell and send it rolling across the room. You know, I've kind of thought about this recently. It's very strange that fishing is like such a common mini game You know, how many games have fishing as like a side mechanic? And also, how many games are there where fishing is the main mechanic? Oops, I totally did that wrong. If you think about what fishing actually is, okay, there's a bunch of animals that live underwater. I'm talking about fish again. And they swim around wherever. There's tons of different variations of them. And you throw out your like fishing line, and you might catch one of them. And that's like a mini game in tons of different games that have nothing to do with fishing. There's just the water over here, so you can buy a fishing rod and do that. Or, let's make an entire game about it. Like, what a specific activity to be so common. Almost caught up to me. And the funny thing is that it's actually really boring. Because it's just a lot of waiting. There's not really much that you're doing. You're just kind of, most of the time you're just waiting. Games can get away with adding boring mechanics as long as there's a good reason to do it. Like, think about Stardew Valley. That game is kind of really boring if you think about it. A lot of like monotonous activities that you're doing, a lot of like just resource collection and random chores here and there. But that's like also kind of the whole appeal of the game in a weird way. Yeah, this is what I've been saying about Rain World creatures. Their names are based on things that we're familiar with, but they don't have anything to do with what the creature actually is. So you can't say, oh, but in real life, this kind of animal does this and this, and they're like this. Like, no, you can't make that comparison. They're completely different. It's a completely different, system that you're working with. Spiders. Yeah, I guess that works. Opinion on D&D. It's boring. The time between I want to play D&D and actually getting around to doing it, the delay is like up to a month or longer. And also, it's really for people who like to roleplay. You really have to like be into the whole like the whole thing. You can't just like be on the side, be like, oh yeah, I'm here. I don't know. My experience with it is that I'm not very good at it. Hello, Moon. It's so bright. Let's try. That's loud. I think I want something more combat focused. That is so much. Don't mind this. Oh, where am I now? We're back here. I don't think I have any reason to be here. I could grab a neuron real quick. Gravity is not. Okay, cyan lizards. Where are cyan lizards? They're on the wall. They're in chimney. They're in the gutter. That's the same place. They're basically everywhere. Industrial. Sky. I don't mind 15 cyans because they're like so common. Hope it's not horrible to find this many. And Hunter, I actually don't know if I never know what neurons flies count as. Guess I'm relying on bat flies then. Actually, for now, I think I'm just gonna increase my karma. There's a lot of food in this area. No bat flies. I have been thinking a lot about turn-based combat though. Because it's so interesting. Every game, in my experience, every game with good turn-based combat just is not turn-based combat, you know? Like it's taking some other like gameplay system and adding it on top of the turn-based, you know. Because I think there's like generic turn-based combat, which is like, you know, pick an action, like attack or defend or use an ability or whatever. And that's all it does. You know, it does damage, it does, you know. But, or you could say that when you do an action, you know, there's more to it. Like Undertale, you can, you know, you can attack, you can do other actions, you know, there's all that like simple stuff. But then on the enemy's turn, it's like a bullet hell. That's how they make it interesting. I always forget this room is really difficult to navigate. That's probably slower than just doing it normally. So I guess it's turn-based, but also it's kind of just a bullet hell. This game's like Paper Mario, where it's turn-based, but there's some sort of interactivity to it. You have to time your inputs to defend and to like deal the most damage on your attacks, and it changes based on like what action you're doing, like what type of attack, or if you're using a special ability. So that's kind of interesting. I guess Cogmind is turn-based, but also I feel like it's kind of just a normal game, slow down so that you have time to think. You know? Right? Like it's basically like a top-down game. You can move around, you can shoot. But it's like you control the time. It's like a task, you know. Take a normal time or take a normal game and turn it into a task where you have like control over your action every frame. That's basically what that game is, right? Is that really turn-based? I guess it is. I guess the visuals also play a big part of it, because usually games with turn-based combat are super simple in terms of visuals. Like it's you and the opponent just, or maybe you aren't even included. Maybe you just see your opponents, your enemies. And like the animations are super simple, like super hot. Yeah, that's kind of it too. That's I guess it's a first-person shooter, right? But you have time to stop and think, and that kind of makes it into a turn. Like, all right, let's pop. But it's not really like you do something and then they just do something. Like, you know, it's more more like gradual, more it's not like divided into turns. It's like continuous. I was think maybe some sort of like real-time stuff could make it interesting, because usually, first of all, like animations in generic turn-based combat, animations tend to take a long time, and you spend most of your time just kind of waiting around. Like maybe you have to wait for your whole team to do their attacks, and then you have to wait for the like animation of the enemy getting hit, and then the animation of the enemy attacking you, and then your team getting hit. Here's all the bat flies. Whoops. No. Really? I didn't even like mean to do that at all. The egg bug thing? Yeah, I really did. Egg bug is no how to whiplash. I think there is something kind of appealing about turn-based combat, in the way that it kind of simplifies so much. Because you don't need as many animations, you don't need you don't need things to be moving around, you don't need hitboxes, you don't need projectiles and stuff. You just kind of an action is just something that changes numbers around, right? If you do an attack, their health goes down. If you defend, your defense goes up, and then everything is very neatly happens on turns. Are your orange lizards? Are there no cyan lizards up here? Fish rot. Hello, welcome to the stream. But then there's just white lizards up here. I guess I'm not gonna find any. I can still kill you for points. Yeah, the force of that. That can work as intended. I did not. Okay, we're working on it. Oh, I keep missing. Okay, goodbye all the spears that I had. My other guy escaped. Okay, where else do I have to go for cyan lizards? I hope they haven't all been replaced by oranges. There's definitely some in Chimney. I'm confident with that. I guess Sky Islands? I don't know. In the dark. So I just need to wait a really long time. Great. Let's go to the first shelter in Chimney. Outskirts? Oh yeah. Okay, we'll go there too. Skylanders? Sorry. See that? I wish I had a single rock. Oh, you're too slow. I'm not exactly sure what the comparison is here. Unless there's a different kind of RTS that I'm not thinking about. But, if there's some sort of strategy, if there's some sort of time limits, you need to do something as fast as possible. Okay, here's one strategy that is just the best at doing that. And at the start of every game, you do that preparation. Okay, what does that have to do with a turn-based game? Getting echoes does not really get... I don't really get anything out of that. Goodbye. Sometimes the bad players survive. Or they just die from you holding them. That's a vulture. Gray blue wings. But did I just pin a I just pinned a bat fly to that full plant. Rain World mentioned? The whole stream is Rain World. What do you mean mentioned? Oh wait, a Rain World reference in my Rain World stream? I never expect that. I think I'll shelter here just for safety, and there's tons more bat flies. Okay, yep, safety. Maybe noodle flies. This game I should totally play called Rain World. I don't know. Usually people recommend games to me and then I forget about them. Or I look at them and I'm like, huh, that looks really cool, and then I don't play it. My experience with 99% of games. Ah yes, a great strategy. Just get grabbed first. I guess there's these things too. Another option. There's enough bat flies around though. I want to stay away from you. Getting Hunter? Yeah, a little bit. But it's not too bad. I mean, it's kind of the same as getting Hunter as Survivor, but it's actually easier because you can catch bat flies pretty easily. Here's another Cyan. Oh, I would rather you not get food. Oh, yeah, good job. There's another spear up there. Goodbye. Hey, how about you come over here too? No? Eat Ascended Wings? I forgot about that. That's also true. I guess that sign just had other things to do. That does count. Only one though? Oh wow. This is gonna take a while. one out of 15 cyans. Oh. Something happened down here. Egg bugs are also another option. I should have killed another cyan. There's Outlaw making some progress. So 3 more cycles of Hunter if I don't die. I can eat fruit. I think I'll save these guys just in case. But I think I'll stay around this shelter for a while because there's plenty of cyans in Chimney. I missed the spear. Sure are a lot of dudes. Where? Oh, hold on. Where'd that spear even go? I don't know. Oh great, he got me. The spear over here. There's also bat flies. Now these guys aren't cyans, but they are points. I'll just keep looking for something else. No pole plant here. I just gave you a spear. Look at the graffiti here in the background. What exactly are these creatures? They look like fish, but they have like a machine gun attached at the end. Or maybe like a, I don't know, something metallic. Flamethrower leviathans, perhaps. Hey, please don't hurt me. Oh great. Anti-spear dudes. Concept art for Leviathan. I don't know why I went in here. That guy's mad. Can I go up here? There's nothing up there. Right, this room is a weird shape. Has any, okay, it's been so long. Has anyone made a custom region designed just for Rivulet's movement? No, I think that got stuck on that ledge. That was like the worst spacing possible. Okay, I didn't even kill any cyans though. So I guess I should look somewhere else. It's called the rot? No, no, no. That's the worst example possible. I feel like I want to just draw a map. Just draw a region. And then just hand it to someone and be like, please make this. Sorry. Okay, I'll actually just ignore these guys. Kind of a pain to fight. And they aren't blue cyans. Yeah, let's fall all the way back down. Hey, you can't get away from me. Thank you, camera. Oh, did you just run away? That's not your shelter, dude. Really? His shelter now. You need somewhere to stay? There was an option. And I don't even like really care about the visuals that much. If it was like just like basic like blocks, like poles and stuff, like the way that the jump Slug King map, yeah, the way the Slug King map, the way that map looks, like that's totally fine. I mean, that doesn't really make sense. I think the idea is that structures are pretty good at maintaining their shape. And they don't instead of like weathering away due to the heavy rain, right? But if like if a complicated structure like the shelters breaks down, that seems much more complicated to repair. It's not like you're just like repairing the basic structure of this building, you're restoring like a whole like set of mechanisms. Nope. Okay. Well, thank you. There's so few cyan lizards. Maybe this was a bad idea for this challenge. There's like one cyan in the whole region. I guess I gotta go into the gutter then. Or maybe I should focus on getting the hunter passage first. These guys don't really give that much food though. 3 pips, I guess it's decent. He just said voila. The sounds of the lizards, not the slug cats. Okay, I feel like it's so small and continuous though, right? Sure that they can repair themselves, but if it's like for tiny little things like little bits of wear and tear, that's what gets repaired. If the entire structure falls apart, how are they going to know how to repair things in the place that they were originally? The cyan again. Nope, the spear. Where'd the spear go? Oh, he's running away again. Okay, they are dead. Yeah? Shelters are purpose organisms? That's my theory. I feel like there's a difference between, like, okay, if a shelter is completely non-functional. Oh, come on. That was so close. You know, the shelter no longer works for whatever reason. It's like flooded constantly. How does it go from that to being like totally functional again? That seems like strange. Like, okay, maybe they can repair themselves a little bit and generally stay operational over a long period of time. That makes sense. But if it's already broken down and it no longer works, why does this something work again later? I feel like that's a bigger jump. I guess I'll shelter here again and then go look for... Just don't be a problem. Okay, one more Cyan Lizard out of 15. It does bother me that green lizards disappear though. It's kind of sad. I feel like they're totally chill. They became smart and went to the Void Sea. Ah, that explains it. I lost level 100 progress. Also unintentionally getting Dragon Slayer. Okay, it's just so it's still the most strange thing about Downpour is the orange lizards replacing everything, even the aquatic lizards in Shoreline. Why are there orange lizards in Shoreline? They don't belong there. They don't work. They like get stuck on the islands because they can't swim. It does not make any sense. How do you do that wall bounce? Super... What do you say? Wall super bounce? It's a fun thing Rivulet can do. Any Slugcat can wall pounce if you have the remix setting enabled. If you just do a pounce, like a regular charge pounce like this, do that into a wall and press jump again. I'm holding forward, and you press jump before you hit the wall. Right? That's a wall pounce. Rivulet is so fast they can do that without even pouncing. Just by jumping into a wall. You have to press down and jump before you hit the wall. You do that. You can also do a slide. So if you slide into a wall and you press jump, you do that. I might be dead. I didn't think about that. There's your demonstration. Yeah, that's also a wall pounce. Why does Sonic Construct have so much shelters? Are there a lot of shelters? I feel like there's actually a lack of shelters, and also a lack of food in that whole region. Yeah, but also it's totally possible that the collapse of the structure just revealed more shelters. You know, because I kind of think of Rain World as being a whole like 3D world, and we get to explore a limited slice of it and multiple layers of the slice too. You know, wow, this guy just outplayed me. Like, if you look at the map, it's like multi-layered. You know, there's rooms that are behind other rooms. But you know, there's only so many paths that are accessible to us when exploring normally. And so when the structure collapses and, you know, the whole thing gets kind of shuffled around, maybe there's some extra shelters that we normally didn't have access to, but now that they're just there, out in the open. Oh, great. Yeah, I want to pick up that rock instead. Infinite shoe glitch. Nope, no bad fly. I thought I saw one go off screen up there. I kind of wonder how it would work. Imagine a 2D game. Okay, imagine Terraria, but you could like go back and forth between layers, which would essentially be a 3D game, but like jankier. I wonder if that would ever work out. I guess there are like some games do that where you can like jump into the background or the foreground and there's like a gameplay section there. But imagine that was like the whole game, like the whole world was kind of split into layers that you could jump into, but they're all kind of separate still. Super Paper Mario, I guess it's a little bit like that, yeah. But that game is more like there's one 2D world, and then you could switch into 3D and explore it a little bit more thoroughly. But you can't stay in the other layers. Or I guess you can a little bit, but not really. That's not like the whole idea. Oh, I forgot that it is like this. Good job. We're back here. Okay, there's a sign. I determined that I needed to kill you. Okay. Being outplayed. I have no spears. Oh, you're stuck? You can't swim, huh? Oh, you can. Oh yeah, they figured out how to jump. Oh yeah, still instantly kill me. Yep, I like that. Also, am I like about to die? Yeah, I'm at bottom karma. Okay, let's just eat food for a few cycles. I'm a big fan of the like 2 videos that exist on the internet of a creeper blowing up someone's house that is just a room filled with torches. Or it's a room filled with chests, and each of the chests are completely full of torches, and the creeper blows up all the chests. There's 2 videos that are like this, that same exact idea. Yeah, those videos, plural. I I don't know if like one video was inspired by the other, or if they both came up with the same idea. And then of course there's so many torches that their computer lags horribly. I think I might just try to eat some centipedes. Yeah, I think I ate all the bat flies. But you are still here. Just kidding, he disappeared. Yeah, good collision. They're dead anyway. I'm a big fan of how people fake lightning strikes in videos. It's actually super easy. Add a loud sound effect, and add a bright flash to the screen. Just like overexpose everything, like increase the brightness, and there you go, lightning achieved. Easiest effect in the world. And then you can play with the timing of it and be like, wow, it's not like lightning's gonna strike right now, and then you add the lightning effect. Not like I'm saying that anyone actually fakes those videos or anything. Like there really is lightning at a perfect moment for the timing, you know. Okay, please don't fall. Well, actually, if you fall, it still counts as a death. Yeah. Least dangerous place to fight a creature. Yeah, you're just gonna hang out down there? I guess if they did fall, I wouldn't be able to eat them anyway. That kind of defeats the purpose. No spears. I guess I can look for bat flies. There are bat flies in that other room. In this direction. Oh no, not these kind of puns. No, that's the wrong direction. Yeah, see ya. Actually, I kind of wonder, like, what if you did take this path, how would you go up? I guess something like this? Okay, maybe not. Okay. There's no way people actually go on the internet and spread misinformation or anything. Sure. How many times have I died from launching myself off screen? I really am an egg bug. Yeah, why cancel like I change direction midair? You ever play those old games with no aerial control at all and it feels awful? Look at me. Oh great. Yep, no extra spear. Oh, there's two of you. This is going really well, as you can tell. Everything's going exactly according to plan. I'm killing so many slime lizards, and I'm yep. Okay, I can eat these guys. Got a water lizard? Okay. Cyan detected. I'm gonna die to this one, aren't I? Actually, I said that there were going to be multiple. Shout out to the camera for working really well. Yeah, and now we leave. I sure hope these Cyans can't lineage into anything. Yep, thanks for the reminder. Okay, literally just eat food and go back to a shelter. That's the plan. Here's food. Not the popcorn though. Thanks for the help. I already know that's food though, so. Yeah, can you stop like. And I have to deal with the. They are dead, but now the orange lizard has them. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to do. Can I eat them real quick? Yeah, thank you. This is kind of going. Oh, he ran away. Oh, that's something. Hold up. What was that? I want the spear, please. Oh, pin. I actually did that unintentionally for once. Come back down. You know what, actually, I got food. That was the objective, to just leave. So, goodbye. Yeah. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I killed the centipede, so it was my meal. Doesn't matter that a lizard's holding it. No way, wolves trying to murder your sheep? That's like Rain World. That's kind of like Rain World, like an ecosystem. These guys always try to steal my food. Can't have anything in Rain World. No, he took my spear too. I was right about that. Is the centipede still there? Oh, no, they're not. There's bad flies though. That actually worked. I found a use case for that move. I was thinking I want to get up there, but I don't think a regular backflip or like slide pounce will work. Okay, there's like some bad flies I can't reach now. See, this is what I'm saying. Imagine a map where you had to make a jump like this, and this is just one of the challenges. Like, oh, I wonder how I make that jump, and that's what you have to do. Okay, this bad fly. I'll get them. I'll get them. There we go. For custom challenges in a region. I mean, the region could just be a bunch of these challenges back to back, you know? And just getting from one side of the region to the other, that's the challenge. You know, I don't think there's many maps like that in general that are just like platforming challenges. That already exists, you know? A version of the map that's completely covered in DLLs. That's a thing, or at least it was a thing before Downpour. I'm not sure if it still is like compatible. There's still bad flies here for some reason. That's the wrong direction. They really like to hang out up there. Yeah, I would love to see rot variants of more creatures. Like, take a creature, infect it with the rot, but it's still, like, partially alive and still partially, like, does its own behaviors. Like, imagine a red centipede, or, like, a purple centipede. It's just a red centipede with, like, a bunch of tentacles. Maybe that sounds horrible. That's probably correct. It probably would be horrible, but also it kind of sounds really interesting. Surely you're dead. There's a spear somewhere in here. There it is. Going for that cyan. Oh. Oh, did we just combo? We just comboed that cyan. Okay, I'm out of here. I did what I needed to do. Anyway, time to be chat again. Want to eat concrete in Minecraft? Can't you do that with some command? Or is that like a snapshot thing? Also, I'm not saying that you should take every red creature variant and make them a DLL version. I'm saying, you know, you could take a creature, you know, the red centipede just happened to be the example. I don't know why. I guess because it would be the most dangerous. Also, there's Hunter, so that's another objective. No, I don't think raw creatures would work together. I think they would eat each other if given the opportunity, because DLLs also do that. Or DLLs will eat BLLs. Yeah, a scavenger, that would be sick. Like an elite scavenger, but it can like climb around a bit better. And maybe the tentacles could throw spears too, like an inspector. Okay, Chieftain Passage. I actually totally forgot about that. I need to befriend the scavengers. I think I can contribute to that in Outskirts. Still, 9 more Cyan Lizards. That's reasonable. And then kill more creatures. So I think I'm still gonna work on Cyan Lizards. Hey guys, do you want a... Oof, that's rough. Here, take a spear. I'm nice. Actually, no. I'll take the spear back. I'll go grab the pearl. That's a chimney. These Sounders are just so good at hunting centipedes. So was that another one? Hello. Surprise! Spear. Let's really make sure they're dead. Since I know that the scavenger's here, I'll prioritize friendship over murder. Is that an Undertale reference? Yeah, maybe the Rot or the Watcher will have some. The Rot is not as like that. The Watcher might have some stuff like that. I'll eat this temporarily. Has anyone ever gone down here before? Such a, you know, this is already kind of an obscure room, but that's like extra, like out of the way. Time traveling. They might have some time travel stuff. I kind of hope they don't go too crazy, like with Saints though. Like Saint is the campaign is cool, like the environments. Oh no, you don't. Okay. They let go of me. They probably just ran away. But like the like when Saint gets the abilities, it feels like kind of out of place for Rainworld. I don't know. That would be amazing to see like how often certain rooms are visited. That would be very cool. You wanna fight? No, he's just hungry. Okay. I think that if there were time travel mechanics, I would prefer if it was more like this specific event like causes the time travel to happen, not like an ability that you have access to at all times. No, that's actually a problem with all of Downpour. You know, part of the motivation or part of the appeal of base Rain World as Survivor is that you're not the main character. You're just some animal trying to survive in this ecosystem, right? That's like a big part of the appeal of base game. And Downpour and also Hunter a little bit is like, what if you were a significant character though? You know, what if you did have an impact on your surroundings? What if you, ooh, I get the pearl back. You know, what if you interacted with other characters and, you know, did little quests for them and whatever? Downpour does that and it's kind of weird, but I guess it's not too consequential. Actually, it is. It kind of is. It kind of messes with the whole feel of the game. It would probably be best if Slugcat was once again just sort of another creature trying to survive. But I guess it's kind of hard to make them like that if you give them crazy abilities, right? Like any Slugcat with unique abilities has to have some sort of explanation, and you know, connections with iterators is the easiest way to do that, right? Hunter is stronger because of no student harassment, I believe. You know, they like made an enhanced Slugcat, or rivulet is like a messenger created by a an iterator potentially. Same with Spearmaster. You know, why else would a Slugcat have these crazy abilities? So that's probably the same with the Watcher. Although actually their initial ability, the like camouflage, that's not too unusual. I mean, there's white lizards, right? Although white lizards are also possibly manufactured by iterators. I mean, I guess every creature is. It's just like, was that ability something that like they evolved naturally over a long period of time, or was it something that they were modified to have? Like maybe I'll try to go to the gutter again. Whoops. I tried to do backflip. No, I want you to go... Okay, you know what? Let's just stay away from that. Their powers are a horror story told by scabs. Okay, well I already don't like the idea that Gourmand is just a story that's been made up, so I definitely don't agree with that, but kind of a funny idea. The scavengers were like, yeah, there's this Slugcat and they can like make explosives and stuff. They killed all of us. But I feel like part of Rain World is that it's very realistic, you know? It's like not just a video game, it's a real look into it like an actual ecosystem. Even though, you know, it is a video game, obviously. It tries not to look like one. It kind of feels like you're just peeking into this other world, right? And if you're saying, oh yeah, this world that we saw, like, as Gourmand's campaign, is actually all fake. Like, none of it actually happened. That's just seems kind of strange to me. This pole plant longer than normal. Oh great, take my spear too. I guess I'll stay in the shelter again. Oh, okay, good job. I did not expect that. Maybe he'll just drop me randomly. Thunderman iterator. Did this guy come here from the gutter? He traveled this far. Oh, so you're saying that iterators were experimenting with slugcats. They made a more aquatic and also very agile version of them, but they didn't. That's just kind of like its own little population. You know, they didn't make a single modified slugcat. They made a population, and then rivulets is just one particularly adventurous slugcat of that population. I think that'd be a bit overwhelming. Have that many rivulets. I think one is enough. Oh, come on. Like, would an editor really want to deal with more than one rivulet type slugcat? Ah. Sometimes I feel like I do too much. I kind of want to practice that kind of stuff though, to take advantage of your moveset more. Dude wakes up and gets stabbed for breakfast. I mean, I don't know how reasonable it is to expect, you know, slugcats to be able to repair stuff. Was that a... I like fell down the platform and then it did a pole hop. That's fun. Oh my gosh. Can I do a single slide? Maybe ever? Like, slugcats can do very basic tasks. They can deliver pearls. They can move an object from one place to another. That's basically what they do, right? Yeah, and then they eat all your neurons. Small price to pay. Or maybe a big price, I don't know. Normally you don't stay in iterators for longer than a few cycles, but maybe after like a few hundred cycles, they would kind of run out of neurons. Nah, they probably have a way to produce more. I'm here to kill a cyan lizard. Not you. Even though you're basically the same color. I'm just gonna get out of here. I don't want to deal with you. But I mean, the same idea could still kind of apply. Imagine an iterator that's in an ocean type environment, and they want to experiment with making. They see the other iterators like making slugcat messengers, and they're like, "Well, I'd like to do that too, but I'm just covered in water. How is the slugcat going to get to me? What if I let them swim?" Maybe that's their logic. But then, you know, Rivulet just ends up also being a messenger like all the other slugcats. They don't really have a unique job, but I don't think anything more complex than that is really makes sense for a slug cat. But also, we don't really know what the rain world... We don't know what the rest of rain world looks like, right? Are there even oceans? I guess there's probably some places where water is more likely to accumulate with all the rain and all. Or maybe not. There's shoreline. It's not really an ocean, though. It's actually pretty shallow. And also, it didn't really look like that before Moon collapsed. Do you really want to hang out right there? Oh. Please stay down there. No, I don't have a spear. Unluckily for you, I know how to move around in this room. And I just wasted my only spear. Yeah, I'll look for another one. Yep, there are no more pearls. Or no more or spears. There's also maybe a second cyan lizard that I just hear. How am I gonna deal with you? Oh, you had to... No, they're still alive. That would have been so cool, though. Okay, time to look for a spear. There's one. A single spear. Centipede ramen. Hey guys. Okay, I didn't even kill that guy. And they're both mad at me. They might get scared of the vulture though. I mean, most of the time the cyan wins, so it's not too unreasonable fight to take. Oh, really? They keep wasting my spears, man. Not this guy's here. Oh, this pipe goes down here. Okay, fine. I'll just leave then. I don't know why I checked my map midair. Bad habit of doing that. Also, I can eat fruit now. So I might as well. Oh, I can make a meal out of these two. Nope, rivulet is too dumb. Gourmand is the only slug that had the idea of eating two things at the same time. It somehow gives you more food. Maybe I injured those cyans and they just aren't going to show up in the next cycle. That'd kind of be the worst. Yeah, I imagine that, like, Rainbow is kind of just a big swamp. You know. You know, iterators have mostly just kind of spread water evenly across the whole world. Or at least wherever they're built. That's to be pretty far, right? Because there's some like few thousand iterators. I don't remember what the exact number is. I don't. I think Moon just said thousands. So it could be like 3,000 iterators total that the ancients built, or not ancients. Actually, the lion should be like right here. That's a white lizard. I don't really like you. I tried to throw that down. Any rocks? Any there we go. Okay, I think he just died anyway. I didn't get kill credit. So this is the Slime Lizard's den. He could have gone anywhere from here. I forgot about that again. Well, this is not a great place to fight scions, but there has to be some in here. I kind of want to get rid of you, but you know, maybe not. Okay, I have a feeling that the sign went in a different direction. They pretty much only ever are in this room or above. Oh, tiny mini plink. Goodbye. Slope here is so annoying. Yeah, I think the Slime Lizards might have just left because they got injured. I might want to stick around here a bit longer just in case they show up again. There's something dangerous in this room. I thought I would totally be able to save that. Okay, maybe they've come back. maybe they're back. Still like not even halfway done. I guess I need to friend you, scavengers. Also, I can save him. Nope, you just went immediately into the den. Well, maybe I can't. Too bad for you. Don't know where the rest of the scavengers went though. Sometimes they go that direction. Almost fell to my death again. I have a bad habit of doing that. There we go. There's the scavenger. Hello, would you like to be friends? I have money for you. Or, I mean, I have a pearl for you. That means that means you have to be friends, yeah? I give you stuff. Oh my gosh, these guys, they're so good at disappearing. Oh. Has anyone ever gone down here before? Oh, that's it. Cats are liquid. Rain world. It's raining cats. No dogs though. I really should stop doing stupid stuff like that. I'll look back in this direction. Did I stab those bats as they were leaving? Yeah. Like there's a dead batfly right there. On the spear. That's really interesting. I stabbed the bat and then it left the room at the same time. For common thunderstorms, I think your seed is cursed. That just means you have to restart, make a new world. No, I'm so bad at this. Please, pick up the spear. He's gonna kill this guy just from the impact of the spear on his face. Kind of wish if you were a certain distance away from a lizard, you would just stab them instead of throwing the spear. Because that's usually what you're just trying to do anyway. Like, is it really that hard to, like, throw down instead of up? Or, like, I guess not up, horizontally. Like, oh, there's a lizard right below me, let me throw the spear. Totally flat in that direction. Okay, please get away from the pipe. I kind of need to go that way. The sign. Oh great, there's so many lizards here. Okay, I killed one scion, that's progress. Maybe I'll go to outskirts. You know, actually, yeah, I'll do that next. Outskirts and industrial, maybe we have better luck there. And I can also head over to the scavengers. Encourage more passive playstyle, that's true, that's true. The combat is not really the point of the game, is it? It's funny to think, technically we're all playing the game wrong past the first playthrough. I mean, that's not really a thing. There's not really a thing as playing the game wrong, but you know, the game is designed in a very specific way to encourage specific playstyle, and then, you know, once you get past that point, it's, you know, you're kind of breaking out of that. Although they did add Hunter. Maybe Hunter should be able to stab things. Because combat is kind of the whole point of that character. No, get him. I was just trying to ignore the orange lizard the whole time. Yeah, the sign is not interested either. Okay. Yeah, let's watch this whole animation. Oh, he was hidden. Yep. Just keep doing that. This orange can't figure this out. There's a rock somewhere. Oh, it went over here. You know, I'll just let you leave at that. You're made of food. If egg bugs didn't want to be eaten, why are they made of food? How about you? You can eat the egg bug. It's right there for free. Thank you. I'm just gonna shelter so I don't need to return to industrial later. You're alive. Purpose to omelet organisms. They could be made out of food on purpose. Sign lizard? No, he's taking a break. He's dead. Outskirts. I was going to outskirts. I have no reason to be here. Let's find another cyan. Or do I have a pearl on me? Also, I can kill this guy. I feel like these centipedes have way too much health. Like they should be like two to three spears, but instead it's like 4 spears to kill them. Or maybe they just like bleed out really slowly. I don't know. It feels like they have a lot of health. You're a caramel. See, he is made out of food. Definitely. You're gonna be a friend. You will be my friend. I have more of that. Why? Okay, two lizards, three lizards. And now you're stuck down there. Have fun. Oh dear. Hey, you. No, you're supposed to be my friend. Oh, sorry. Take the shiny thing. Yep. And you missed this. Take the other shiny thing. I love when they catch it out of the air. Okay, friendship progress. Hold up. I need to look at that again. I was not looking at the screen very well. Did I not just throw at the lizard and I just hit the wall instead? Oh, he pushed me up. Like, he wiggled a little bit and I got pushed up. Thank you. You. See, the Sign Lizard died way easier than that Flying Centipede. Or Centipede. Also, shout out to this lizard on the wall. I'm a big fan. I'm actually also going to grab... Actually, do I? I'll shelter here. And then go grab that other pearl down there and hopefully give it to scavengers. On the same cycle. Okay, this is like somewhat unrelated, but I like that. I kind of like the idea of the ancients or the. Okay, they're kind of technically not really the ancients, but you know, the people who created the iterators kind of like worships the iterators to some degree, or oh, that's nice. You know, I have a feeling that the iterators kind of got tired of that kind of stuff really quickly, like especially by Pebbles. Like any like ceremonies or like, you know, gifts, you know, that they brought him, he's like, more of this. Like, yeah, whatever, you know. Like he really did not care about that kind of stuff, or maybe he did for like a day. Isn't that canon? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that thing kind of or probably happened quite often. No scavengers. Ungrateful. Okay, it'd be nice if the scavengers were just here, but I guess I'll just hold on to this pearl. Okay, thank you for that. Yeah, sure, I guess I'll just take the other path. He knew. It's lizard. Or maybe I'll go up here. Okay, this is kind of a long detour. That was slightly threatening. Hello, welcome to the stream. These must be like the last few. Oh dear, don't throw a spear at me. This is a very aggressive scavenger. Here, take a pearl. Be nice. Oh yeah, you take that spear. Go ahead. Okay, I should be good friends with them now, right? Can't they're working together. Oh, I don't need food anymore. Okay, let's get out of here. There's a pearl up here. There's a Spearmaster pearl. Oh, you're still here. The ancients probably ate blue fruit, right? Because there's one in the mural next to 5 pebbles. Or I think there's a lot of blue fruit in that image. Only gravel. At least gravel and tea exist. And there's chieftain, just like that. Okay, so I guess the only objective is to kill scions. Yeah. There's five more scions. What's the farm raise for? Oh yeah, how about you just stop playing the song? Really? This song overwrites bioengineering? I'm gonna head back up and look for the scions at the top of this region, and then I think I'm just gonna go to outskirts and hope that there's multiple there. Maybe, no, there were like blue lizards and orange up there. You are an eel. What are you doing here? Why, actually, like, why are you here? That's kind of strange. Like, maybe if you're at the bottom of this room, but how do you get up here? More than 2,376 times. You counted them? Oh, this is the pearl. This is the colored pearl. So if you give this the scavengers, there you go. Gonna have to get rid of you. Do you have a spear? I shoot you like the chains in the background that connects to nothing in the sky. Okay, is there a sign up here? He's based? Based on what? Oh, another chain right here. I guess I killed all the scions. See, this is what I'm worried about. I'm gonna go to outskirts, kill like 3 scion lizards, and they're just gonna not come back. I'll be stuck down at outskirts. Guess maybe there might be some scions like farm raise? I don't know. Or garbage waste. Maybe garbage waste. There's usually a lot of scions there, but that's like hunter spawns, not revealed spawns. I really don't need to. Okay, thanks for that. Don't underestimate pink lizards. I really don't need to worry about killing creatures, because if I kill the remaining scion lizards that I need, that's going to be enough points. Yeah, garbage is not great. Also popcorn, let's just eat this. Also, this illustration or graffiti right above me, or not right above me, but like one square above that. Does that look like a person? Right here. That's interesting. Yeah, pink lizards have very fast. They're very fast in general. Quick reaction speed. So I don't know what to expect here, honestly. The small centipedes, I haven't seen you in a while. I don't even need to eat you. Person-related name. That's one way to say it. You know, I think I'll just do this. There definitely is a cyan. Often, if a cyan lands next to you, you can throw a spear at them and assume that it's going to hit them. They tend to land backwards, facing away from you. Okay, that's 1 out of 5. Wow, this room looks very brown. Oh yeah. And rivulet is in a different universe. Whoops. The stuff that they can do. There sure are cyans. That's good at least. Okay, I hope that they come back in future cycles. Hey, that's pretty good. Green 1 cycle. I could have tried a double spawn, I guess, if I really needed. Taking caramel. Maybe this direction? Like, kind of close to drainage. Actually, there's like a white lizard and an eel and a... Maybe there's a cyan somewhere. I don't usually go to these regions as Riv. That's a scavenger. Oops. Actually, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I really have no reason to fight you anymore. I can go to Pipe Yard. Are there any cyans there? I never thought about that. Yeah, I think I did just kind of kill them all. Now they're gone. Oh, hello. Nope, I did not want to go in there. That's a green lizard. Also, there's a vulture somewhere. Okay, goodbye. Oh, this is slope. Oh, you could hold up. You could totally make that. It's so close. Maybe she threw boost twice. Yep, had to be. What are you doing? What are you doing? What is the purpose of jumping around like that? Damn, bro. Calm down. I mean, I know I'm literally killing you. Oh, that's the last one. I think I know the perfect place to end this. And I just happen to have enough food. I wasn't really thinking about that. That was a pretty good expedition. I think that maybe if it was like 10 cyans, it would have been a bit more reasonable. Just having to focus so much on a single type of creature. Or maybe there are challenges that are like, kill 5, or maybe it's like kill 15 of any lizard type, or, you know, kind of categorize the creatures by type so that you have more options. Like, imagine if it was like kill 30 spiders. Okay, that's kind of a lot, but, you know, there's a ton of spiders. You know, that might include, you know, the small gray spiders, or the spitter spiders, or the green spiders if you want to be risky. Maybe coelescipedes too, then the number could be way higher, but then you're mostly just killing them damage shaded, so I don't know. Like centipedes. It could be like, you know, if it was just kill one particular size of centipede, that's kind of rough. But if it's like, if the small ones count, if the flying centipedes count, you know, suddenly you have way more options. And also, it's kind of lucky that like cyan lizards are pretty common, but if it was like an eel lizard, like how would I find 15 eel lizards? Although, I don't know, maybe it checks for, like, the amount of creatures. And I guess I could have also removed the creature kill requirement, because that was kind of killing stuff anyway. That could have been some other challenge. Also, I think rivulet is probably my favorite character to do expeditions as. Or maybe just my favorite character just to play normally. Because outside of the speedrun routes, where I have, like, very determined movements, you know, I know exactly what movement to do on the speedrun. Any other room, I'm kind of just making stuff up. But I kind of, like, try to push it far and see, like, okay, I want to get up here, how can I do that? You know, maybe a backflip works, maybe a wall pounce works, maybe, you know, I think try to think of all sorts of different movements that you can use all across the world. I think that's, like, the most fun thing to do. Some rare creatures. Kill 3 stowaways. That'd be a fun challenge. Honestly, just find one stowaway, that would be a pretty good challenge. Like, maybe you don't even have to kill it, just like throw it, like hit it once with like a rock or something. But some people have not even seen it as stowaway, so I think they'd kind of get stuck on that. Anyway, I think that's gonna be the end. Saw a stowaway for the first time the other day. See? It is like, I like the idea of stowaways being a bit more relevant, but maybe it's kind of cool if they're like super hidden. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching. See ya.